everyone. It is September 14th. Do y'all hear that sound in the background? That right there is my hubby's alarm clock. Now, we were having this discussion yesterday about how I have a hard time waking up in the morning lately, to go to work because, I just started, like literally, I think last Wednesday. So, tell me how my hubby was like, well, if you're having trouble waking up with your alarm clock, he's like, well then shoot, I'll wake you up, because he's like, your alarm clock seems to be waking me up. And tell me how it is now 6:22 in the a.m. His alarm clock has been ringing for like 7 minutes. For real. For real. Y'all see it. Y'all are witnesses right here. So, babe, I'm gonna come at you later. So, I'm getting ready to go to work. I'm doing my makeup right now, but I just wanted to take a pause for the cause and say how my own hubby doesn't even wake up for his own alarm clock. So, I don't know how he's gonna wake me up. But anywho, happy Wednesday. Let's get this day started, y'all. Y'all, I'm so tired. It was my girl's B-day at work. For all y'all that don't know, I am a teacher assistant. And right now, actually, I'm not a teacher's assistant, but I'm a one-to-one para. One-to-one para is basically you being one-on-one with a child who has either special needs or just a disability. There you go. It was my little girl's B-day at work, and man, talk about birthday parties, y'all. It was a small one, but still, it was just like, all you could hear is like kids screaming, kids singing, "Happy birthday!" And of course, last but not least, but your kids, when they see cupcakes or any type of cake, what do? They have it all over their face. And then, after they have that first one, they're always saying, "I want more cupcake, please." And of course, we're allowed to give them one more. But after that, it's like, they're done for it. Even after 2 cupcakes, it's like, I think one should be the limit, but it's okay. But yes, I'm so tired, y'all. It's been a long day. I haven't up since not even 5:30 in the morning. I would say 5:20 in the morning. It is now 8 o'clock in the p.m. So, yeah. Look at him, y'all. He's rocking the, what is it, Eisenberg shirt.
I got this as a Christmas present last year. Yeah, definitely.
Who gave it to you?
Charlie and Danae, my little siblings.
He's the middle child, y'all. I'm the baby in the family. Yeah, check it out, y'all. For all those who are big Breaking Bad fans.
So I was telling her, like, yo, you're gonna come at me for sleeping, but you don't know my story, okay? So long story short, I was up since 4 o'clock in the morning because I had, like, this vivid dream. And I just couldn't go back to sleep, so I just kept thinking. And you know how that goes. Finally managed to go back to sleep and slept probably for like an hour, 15 minutes from 6 to 7:15. And then I got up. So yeah, made it happen. Brenda. So next time you wonder why I'm sleeping past my alarm, maybe there were some unforeseen circumstances that you were aware of previously.
Okay, I'll give him that. But most of the time, y'all, he's sleeping through his alarm.
What?
But you know what? It's okay, because you know what? I'm gonna just admit it. I sleep through my alarm too. Didn't I just admit that? Yes, I did. So it's okay. It's okay, babe. It's okay.
I've been improving lately. I've been making strides.
I've been trying to improve.
One other thing interesting that happened today was that this lady was on the MTA bus. Most likely an MTA employee. And she was conducting a survey to see whether people were interested in the service of the bus. So she was just literally asking people, like, How long did you have to wait for the bus? How do you like the bus stop? Poor, very satisfied. Those are the options. How long is your bus trip average, and how often do you use the bus? So it's just interesting to see that the MTA has someone surveying people literally while the bus is going. The past several months I've had a lot less complaints, like the bus has been smooth, the schedule's been predictable, and I've had no qualms, you know.
I feel like the 25 has also been alright. I mean, I guess it's really just me and trying to get out of here on time. It's really the struggle. But yes, I gotta agree. Q25 has been improving, and so has the 7 train because, oh my goodness, y'all. It was nightmarish trying to take the 7 train every time I went to school for like the past, I think, 4 or 5 years that I went to college. If it wasn't the 7 train, like, you know, all of a sudden just making abrupt announcements saying like, oh, this train is out of service because whatever. It broke down because either there was a fire going on in that specific thing or some investigation stuff was happening. It was a hot mess. It was horrible. Luckily, I would always get out like at least about a half an hour, maybe to an hour advance from my house just to get to college because, for one, I had to do my work at my college because back in the day I had no internet in my house. And so the only place that I found myself literally getting my work done was at college. I spent a lot of time at college getting my work done and stuff. You know, trying to be that A student. Oh wait, I think y'all could tell we're married.
Been married together for a year.
And a month. Exactly.
Good
Going
times.
on 2 months in October.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Mm-hmm. She's great.
Oh, and he's great. So, yeah, no regrets on both ends. And we're back. Or at least I'm back. Hubby is like right behind me. I'm not sure if he's going to be pulling out his own camera, but if he will, you'll probably be watching double vlogging. So, I'm out and about, heading to work, the usual. So, yeah. It's 7:18 right now, so I'm doing pretty good. Could be doing better, but you know. Progress, guys. Progress. It's such a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Okay, can I just say that right now? The sun is shining, the birds are sort of kind of singing, but you hear a little chirping going on.
So just a little disappointed today. I had an expectations versus reality moment. I thought that me and my baby were going to be able to walk out together, go to work together, take the bus at least to Main Street. But, you know, little things like me not being able to find my tie. Finally found it under a whole bunch of stuff. Looking for nail clippers. I spend a lot of time around the house looking for stuff, and I guess that's the downside of not keeping it clean. The upside is that you get time back. The downside is that you can't find stuff. They don't want to interrupt their family moment. Kids leaving for the bus. Mom's waiting for their kids as they board the bus. Pretty sweet. So yeah, anyway. It would just be nice to leave together more often. But the thing is, she gets to work at 8. I get to work around 8:39, 9 more often than not. So yeah, it usually doesn't work out. Gotta run for the bus. Wait, is that the line? Hey, look who it is. It's not usually like this, right?
I think literally the reason is because back to school things.
Back to school? You might be right. Oh, the positive side of that chaos was that at least I got to be with my wife like I wanted to.
See the craziness that is pushing Main Street, y'all. Craziness. My goodness. What's up, everyone? So, I'm just now getting home from work. I'm not home actually yet. I'm walking towards home. But yeah, it was a good day today. I'm a bit tired, but work is work, you know. We have reached the end of the day. Well, not really the end of the day, but the end of the work day. I am back in my neighborhood. I'm gonna say today was a really good day at work. It was really cool though. On my way to work, I was actually able to bump into a friend of mine from work, who actually used to work in the same place as I did. And it was just so good to be able to see her again because, you know, she had actually I had worked with her last year during like the fall and spring session, and then I think towards maybe April or May she ended up resigning, and so I was a little bummed out about that because I was like, oh man, you know, I had a good time working with her and such. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just getting some mail. We got to talk during the bus ride home and such. And then, you know, she doesn't actually live that far away from me either. She lives, I believe, I don't know, maybe a good 15 minutes away from me. I was able to see her, and it was really cool. I was very happy about it. And so, yeah. And it looks like we got a package here from, you know, for Hubby Bear. And, oh, what? Guys, do you see this? Dun dun dun. I had not turned on that light yet. It was apparently left on by Hubby Bear, and I guess he was really rushing to get out to see me. And he forgot to turn off that bathroom light. Oh my goodness. And so yeah, bottom line, it was great seeing my friend and being able to catch up with her again. And it was a great day at work. So yeah. So now this is pretty much the other half of my day where I either spent chilling and relaxing and doing some menial stuff around the house. And yeah, so I'm gonna get to that. Oh, by the way, guys, I wasn't able to show you this earlier. I kind of needed to go on an emergency jean shopping yesterday because, you know, the ones that I wore for work yesterday kind of like broke on me. They kind of... So, yeah. I'm going to try to show you to the best of my abilities the ones that I'm wearing now. See? This is one of the jeans that I purchased. I have like a love and hate relationship with my camera right now because, well, actually I think it was with my husband's camera last night, and now today it's with my camera. So it cut me off. I'm going to show you guys what I bought. So you already saw the one that I'm wearing right now for work. You know, these jeans. So yeah. So that's the black one. And we have one that is a dark bluish kind. Yeah, really like a dark blue. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that my camera light will probably make it seem like it's black, but it's really a dark blue one. So I think I'm just gonna try to just do the best I can around here, you know, as far as organizing my home here before hubby gets home. I'll get to that. And I'll talk to you guys later. So I'm FaceTiming with hubby there because he's still at work. Late. Now meets him. It's been kind of late since I last vlogged, guys. I really wasn't feeling too well earlier. I was kind of having like a migraine sort of headache. It was the worst. And I was telling him over the phone that I was missing him, so I decided to FaceTime. See him right there, he's hard at work. He's so handsome. He doesn't know it. I love it. I can't imagine my life without him.
Alright. So yeah, at the end of every quarter there's a lot of work to do. Just wanted to make sure I got it all done. I've got all day training tomorrow, so I wouldn't have any time to do it if I wanted to. Tomorrow is Friday, end of the week, so yeah, it had to be done. But we don't do it often. The good thing about working this late here is that after 8:30, they allow you to take a company cab, which is what I'm about to do right now. Have a good night. Hey, how's it going?
Good, good. How are you?
Good. Is this for Lelio?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, great. Hey. Just got out of work. It's about 6:30 on a Friday. About to go pick up the bae. She has an appointment nearby, so medical appointment nearby, so she's in Starbucks. Gonna go pick her up right now. Hey, here. So, Brenda.
What's up, everyone? Sorry, I apologize. I have not been vlogging all day today. It's been kind of crazy. Anyways, we're going to the Apple store for what reason?
Try to get my laptop fixed because how else am I going to be able to edit? Hold on.
Were you filming that just now? Apple makes Siri think like, you know, she's all cool and everything, and that she'll be able to give you the answer.
She don't have the answers?
No. What she makes you do is, instead of doing the search for you, she makes you do the search. What's up with that, Siri? What's up with that, Apple? You guys gonna need to work on Siri, because she's a hot mess.
So I just have to update your phone, then she'll improve.
No, hubby. I think that's where you're wrong.
This is the exciting stuff. We're just trying to get this fixed. So we're here at Cafe Metro, which apparently is a franchise by the looks of it. Anyway, Brenda's not feeling so hot, so we picked up some food. take an Uber home as opposed to taking the train so that she can get home ASAP.
Morning, everyone. It's Saturday. It's the next day. I'm so sorry I could not come and film last night because I was very out of it. I was literally to the breaking point of like exhaustion, to the point where I wanted to do nothing but just go to sleep. And that's what I did. I came home and I crashed. Hubby's witness of that. Like, I was just like, I don't want to do anything, but I want to go to sleep. Couldn't. And I just put the covers on me and I went to sleep. This week has just been very hard for me, y'all. Especially yesterday was, I believe, one of the hardest days of my work life. Like, no joke. So as you know, I'm a one-to-one parent for a child at work, and just to talk about this briefly, because I can't really talk about it much, you know, work code. But yeah, she basically has a thing where when she gets cut, you know how you normally get cuts, like, you know, eventually the bleeding stops. With this child, it's different. Her bleeding doesn't, it's like continuous. When we were at a playground, she had fell down, she had scraped her knee. Basically, she had like a scab before there, but she reopened it when she fell down yesterday on concrete. And yeah, you could just imagine the the amount of blood that was coming out. I had one of those situations where I had to basically, you know, just rush her to the school nurse, which I, you know, technically I shouldn't have done that, but, you know, with my instinct, like, I just panicked because, for one, I knew her condition, and two, I was just like, I just felt like, you know, even though I'm not a mother, I'm not her mother, like, I had that motherly impulse, like, I gotta go, I gotta run. Like, call 911. It was a situation to just stop her bleeding, but eventually, after I think about an hour, like, you know, it started, like, you know, like gushing, and then all of a sudden it just slowly decreased, and then eventually it stopped. Thank God. That was tough in and of itself. Like, it basically got me to the point where I actually, and I don't like to do this, I really don't. I really do not like to show my emotions at work. But yesterday was like the first time that I actually did that. Like, you know, because I was just fearing for this girl's life, because, like, you know, you hear situations where people lose a lot of blood and, you know, they eventually, like, pass out or whatever, and I was just like, oh my God. Like, that could have been, like, a situation that could have happened, and I was just like, but thankfully, like, you know, none of that happened. I was fearing, not so much, like, you know, for losing my job, but just, like, for them to think that I'm not a good, like, one-on-one person. I was just like, oh my gosh. Because afterwards, I kind of needed to, you know, have a meeting with my boss and, you know, explain what happened, and, you know, we kind of came up with a solution of how that could have gone differently or whatever. Needless to say, like, it was just, I guess, like, you know, it was kind of one of the, like I said, one of the hardest days. I guess everybody has those moments, I don't know, but I just, like, whew. By 3 o'clock, I was like, thank God, it's Friday, it's 3 o'clock, I'm out for the weekend. The next thing that I had to go to was, I was going to my physical therapy appointment, and every time I go to my physical therapy appointment, I always look forward to it because I feel so relaxed afterwards. Like, literally, my back feels better, I feel better because my back feels better, and, you know, because you feel in such a relaxed state that I guess, like, you know, you get very, like, you know, sleepy and tired and all that. So I was kind of feeling that way by the time we were reaching to hubby's Apple store appointment, but, you know, I was wanting to be there with him too because, like, you know, the night before I wasn't really with him. He was at work, as y'all saw, and I really was missing him. So, but man, I guess afterwards it was just like, okay, now I'm just really looking forward to going home now because, like, I am tired. It's been a long day. You know, I've been up since, like, I think I was up since, like, 5:45 in the morning. And, yeah, I was just pretty much over the day and I just wanted to go to sleep. Like, and now, this morning, I'm eating cereal.
So now we're about to order from Seamless because
I need a powder breakfast. Like, literally, I have some health issues myself. I don't know if I already discussed it here, but basically, I'm anemic. I have iron deficiency. I have to eat a lot of food that requires iron, like red meat, spinach, kale, you know, all this other stuff. Which is why I've been green juicing, y'all, because I have that issue.
So yeah, at the Apple store, we met this really cool guy who was able to help us diagnose what was going on with my laptop. So, long story short, I was gonna have them like erase it there, but I wasn't sure if I had backed up the data, so I didn't want to just like assume that I had backed that up. I wanted to come home and check. So I set up a follow-up appointment for Monday at 6:45, same time, and I'm basically gonna go ahead and find out whether or not I backed that up. He also recommended that I turn it off more often, as opposed to just leaving it on. This is a computer that we're going to be editing on, and I haven't really used it creatively in a while. I haven't really done anything for like a year and some change. So I just wanted to make sure it was in tip-top shape so that we don't go through that whole, my computer is so slow, but I have to edit on it, so I'm going to spend a whole extra 3 hours on a project that should have only taken, like, you know, less.
Yeah, no, you good. So as I was just sitting here over the couch, I forgot to actually show you guys some things that we got from that experience of when we went to the Empire State Building. We took a picture, guys. Look at that picture. It's beautiful. We went to Ecuador. We got these little people figures. Aren't they cute? Oh, and I also got the flag, guys, because hubby already had the Haitian flag. So I was like, yo, I need to purchase an Ecuadorian flag. So yeah, I think it looks cool.
Alrighty.
We got the flag!
It's a good thing I ordered lunch food because it's lunchtime. It's not their fault, it's our fault. We're gonna put this, where does this work? There's not one spot in the house that looks not messy, so look around, because that's going to change. Take a good look. This is the before picture.
Ratchetness. Look at that. Ratchetness.
It's like a tornado hit.
Ratchetness. Look at
Laundry.
all this stuff. Oh man, do I really want to show you the guys' kitchen? This is like the worst spot.
We're going to take care of this.
Look at all this.
We're going to do a cleaning time
Right.
lapse so you can take
We're
care
not,
of
I promise, we're not really pigsty people, okay? That don't ever clean up for their lives, okay?
it.
Monday through Fridays is it's just crazy, guys, because at the end of the day, we both have very little energy to get stuff done around here, and I feel like, honestly, Saturdays are like the days that we try to pull it together, and yeah, just try to get stuff done, so bear with us, please.
Oh yeah. Gyro.
Whoa. That's babes. That's hubby's.
Boom.
That's mine.
Okay.
It's a spinach omelet with, I think, some ham and some onions, and then home fries, and then some wheat toast.
Gotcha. Bam. Rice pudding.
As my favorite YouTuber would say, num num num. Babe is napping. So I'm gonna get my vitamin D for the day. Been out here for an hour. Yeah, I'm watching some vlogs. That's why I got the headphones on. Watching them on my laptop. And I've been having a chill Saturday. Not really doing much. Still haven't gotten to the cleaning. But yeah, we're laying out in our backyard. You wanna check it out? Let's check it out. This is it. Game day, and no, I'm not talking about like game as in like Yankees game or Mets game. I mean like PlayStation 2 game day.